Hey, I'm back, Kirk Williamson with KPN Photo Tours. Boy, you know, this has been a great year so far. We've just surpassed 2,000 subscribers. That's pretty awesome news. And I wanted to make sure I let you know that we're going to be doing some new things with this channel. We're going to do more work with my Leica system. We're going to do some more work with film. And I hope to do a live show. And I'm going to ask you folks about that at some point. So anyway, what I did this week was pretty interesting. We went off to a place called the Tompson St reservation, and it's a pretty interesting area with a lot of hills in it, and some bogs and some ponds and things, and even a beaver pond. I didn't make it to the beaver pond because I went in through the wrong entrance. So, but I did find some cool, interesting shots that I decided to do in black and white, because really, I like doing black and white, and this was a very interesting experience. Right now, we're going to go off and do the KPN Photo Tours adventure at the Tompson St reservation. See you in a bit. Hey everyone, Kirk Williamson, the KPN Photo Tours, and off we're going for another adventure. Today we're just going to do a little reconnaissance of an area over in West Gloucester called the Tompson St reservation. I've never been here before, so it's going to be kind of fun checking it out. It's supposed to be a nice walk through a beaver pond on an elevated walkway. So I'm kind of excited to see what I'm going to run up against, because I've never been there before. So check in with you a little later. Here we are at the Tompson reservation. I think got a beautiful pond over here. It's iced over and it's got some snow on it. It's kind of cool. And I'm going to look for some compositions, mainly involving ice and things sticking out of the ice, because I don't really want to walk all the way in here. But hey, what the heck, you know? It's kind of fun, but you gotta watch where you're walking. That's for darn sure. Oh, look at this. Little bridge to go over. Pretty awesome. So honestly, I think we're going to get some great shots here. I'm going to be looking for some isolated branches or trees that are sticking up out of the ice. And maybe some shots back there with that waterfall. It's just a little waterfall, but there's some really cool moving pools in it, which might make something very interesting. I'm going to concentrate mostly on black and white today, and I'm going to set the camera up in acro so that I can see in my JPEG preview that we're looking at a black and white image, and it'll help me visualize or pre-visualize what I'm looking at and what I want to do later in Lightroom, or I should say Silver Effects Pro, to make it the way I want it in black and white. So off we go. This is looking great. Looks like we're gonna have a great day today. I haven't been out in a long time. I've been stuck inside with the new puppy and working on or I should say just painting, put a new carpet in, that type of thing. And I'll show you what I've done to the office, which isn't a whole lot, but it was enough to, I had to really clean it out. I had a giant printer in there. I had to pull that out. And by the way, if you like this video, please give me a like and a comment. That would be awesome. And subscribe to the channel. That would be great too. By the way, we hit 2,000 subscribers, which is a real milestone for an old fogey like me. So keep watching, having fun. Got some trees that are stuck in the ice here. Some possibilities here, some isolation shots. Wow, kind of neat. A little bit of sun coming through, but not much. Just enough to give a slight shadow. That's going to be pretty interesting. Well, maybe some interesting possibilities over there. I don't know. It's going to be tough to isolate. I can't get out on the ice because I'll go for a swim if I do. I've got an interesting little shot set up over here. These 5 trees that are coming up out of the water over here, or I should say the ice. It's going to be kind of interesting. I'm going to set it up in black and white because I know that's what I'm going to transfer it to, or I should say convert it to. It's kind of nice. It's kind of interesting. The trees are separated. It'll look kind of interesting. So I'm gonna set it up with the 55-200 on the X-T3. It's hard to separate these items in the background. We got some other branches in the background. I don't know if I can maybe get in a little bit closer. Oh yeah, that angle's a lot better. Picture itself is not great, but we'll see what happens. It's always an interesting thing. I'm gonna shoot this in black and white, so I'm gonna put it on Acros or something. So here we go. It's a very interesting photograph. So this angle here looks a lot cleaner. I might have to move around a little bit. We'll see what happens. Well, I know I said I shot these in black and white, but I really kind of like this color image. Let me know what you think. And then, of course, we have the high contrast black and white shot here, which I really like. But I'm kind of torn between the two. Let me know what you think. All right, got another shot set up here, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm not really as happy with this one because I can't separate it as much as I want to. But it's still kind of interesting. The branches are going one way like this, but we've got some, some branches in the background that are creating an issue. So I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so this is what it looks like, and I got it. I think it's mostly the way I want it, but as you can see, there's a lot of distraction going on. All right, so that's the way this scene looks. I wish I could separate it a little bit more, but I can't, unfortunately. 2-second timer, and looks pretty decent. You know what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and separate a little bit more by giving myself some f-stop leeway, as I call it. I'm going to shorten the depth of field a little bit. That way the background's more out of focus. So let's see if I can make that work. Well, this image here I'm not really fond of. There's too much going on. Things are kind of going to the left, but I really don't like it. The black and white, it's not bad, but no, there's too much going on. I was able to knock the background out, but still I don't think it helps it that much. Let me know what you think. This is the fun of landscape photography, finding these little gems. Unfortunately, this one, I don't know if it's a gem or not, but I'm going to let you guys be the judge. That's the question of the day. Let me know which, if you like this shot or the first shot that I'm going to show you of the 5 trees coming out of the ice. We'll see. Okay, found a vertical shot here, which is kind of interesting, but I'm going to let you be the judge. When I get it back in the office and look at it, I'll make a decision of whether or not I think it's any good or not. Well, this image here kind of snuck up on me. I don't like this color shot of it at all, but the high contrast black and white, I really kind of like this. It's kind of interesting. That kind of makes you think what's going on in this picture. Oh, that might make an interesting picture there. I don't know. Okay, I found another great shot here. It's a motion shot. We've got a stream coming down, and the water's going like this. It is very, very cool. I'm shooting it in black and white so that I know what it looks like. And test shots have been awesome. And I've got a breakthrough technology or breakthrough photography filter on here. And it's a 6-stop ND CPL. And it's just looking gorgeous. This is a very, very cool shot. Exposure is 1.5 seconds at f11. ISO 160. And if the water going through like this and around, it's very, very cool. Well, I was really excited taking this shot, as you can tell by the video here. But the color shot, I'm not so, I mean, it's kind of interesting. You can see what's going on underneath. And in the black and white, it kind of muddles it up a little bit, but I still really like this photograph. Let me know what you think. Well, that was a cool shot. Always great to have these filters with you when you need them, you know. Sure glad I didn't fall in today. Well, that was fun. Too bad I didn't get what I was looking for. Well, thanks everyone for joining me for this week's video. And if you get a chance, please go to kpnphototours.com. We've got some great workshops coming up in the fall. We got one going up in Maine doing 8 or 9 lighthouses with Fuji X photographer Bill Fortney. Boy, that's going to be a lot of fun. And we're also at the week before that, or the week and a half before that, we're going to be going to Franconia Notch for the Lupine and Waterfalls workshop. We're staying at the Inn at Sunset Hill. It's a great place. So check out kpnphototours.com and look at the workshops that are available for this spring. We also got we have some great ones for this fall as well. So check those out. Thanks very much, and we'll catch you next time.